Hey everybody, welcome back here to A Place to Heal. If you have never been here before, my name is Marie, and I promised you guys that I was going to talk to you about a supplement that I talked to you about a couple of videos ago, and it's great. It's great for Alzheimer's, but the problem is that it is slowly being phased out. You can't find it. Either the companies are out of it, or they're not selling it anymore, or it's been discontinued. So it's very, very hard to get a hold of. All right, so I'm gonna be doing these little videos for you guys for bulksupplements.com. I am their new product ambassador, and I am also your inside source to these products, how to use them, are they any good, should you trust them, all that other good stuff. All right, so I'm gonna get right into this because, I wanna do this in 15 minutes or less, get you educated and get you out of here and on your way because, I know that your time is as valuable as mine. Okay, so if you've never heard of bulk supplements before, they're out of my hometown, Henderson, Nevada, Hooterville. I love it. So of course, I've been using them forever. And any orders that you place before noon Pacific Standard Time ships out the same day. Very few companies can say that. I can't even say that. Okay, and customer service is available 7 days a week from 7:30 to 4:30 p.m., which is great because I know companies that, I even know with my company, there's been a lot of people that they place their order, but they've never placed their order from me. They don't have any idea who the hell I am. So they will call me, I know the drill. They'll call me and they'll go, yeah, can you tell me how long it's going to be for that to ship? They don't care about the shipping. They care to know that I'm a real person, that I'm actually here for them, and I'm not going to screw them over because there's so much stuff going on the net these days. But these guys, you can trust them. They've been around forever, and they are decent people. All right, so these guys have over 500 pure and clean supplements, not only for bodybuilding, herbal, you name it. If you need it, they got it, and it's pure and it's clean and you can trust it. Like I said, I've been ordering from them, I know at least over 5 years, well over 5 years. So here we go. So these are going to be my straight, honest reviews. That way you don't have to sit there and listen to no 2-hour presentation. You know the ones I'm talking about on the internet. So today I want to talk to you about Pregnenolone. All right, so Pregnenolone is it's a precursor hormone, and I'm going to read my notes because I don't want to miss any of this because this supplement is really so important nowadays. I can't even begin to tell you because I've heard it from doctors, naturopaths, holistic coaches, everything. I've been hearing so much about this, and you're probably going to hear more and more about this. Okay, the body uses Pregnenolone, and here's their packet. All right. It uses Pregnenolone as a starting material for producing the well-known hormones, right? All the ones you've heard about. So it's normally called the mother hormone, and it's also sometimes known as the precursor or the pre-hormone because it's almost like the raw material. It's almost like a clay, right? I give it to you, and that's how you form all your stuff, right? If you ever played with clay. So you need that starting material, and that's what Pregnenolone is. Okay, so it's the precursor to almost every single hormone, estrogen, testosterone, cortisol, every thyroid hormone, melatonin. So if you're having problems sleeping, it could be caused by this. Adrenaline, insulin, dopamine, leptin, and a slew of others you probably never even heard of. Okay, so Pregnenolone is a hormone naturally produced in the body by the adrenal glands and are also made by cortisol. So this is why at least 89% of the population is extremely low on Pregnenolone, but they have no clue because the doctors, unless you physically go in there and you tell them, I want to be tested for Pregnenolone, they're not going to test you for this. So all these people are low on it. If you've had liver issues, if you've ever had liver issues, if you've got thyroid issues, if you've got cholesterol issues, if you have any of these issues, kidney issues, adrenal fatigue, any of that, I guarantee you are low in pregnenolone and you don't even know it. So what ends up happening is over time, since this is the building block of all these other hormones, what ends up happening is you start having mental issues and your cognitive, everything starts going, right? You start forgetting the words and you're like, oh, I know that word. I just can't think of it right now. You get that, you get the brain fog, and it slowly starts progressing into dementia and Alzheimer's. So they have found that people with very, very low pregnenolone levels have a higher risk of Alzheimer's. So research has definitely shown and proven that those with low thyroid function also are guaranteed to have low pregnenolone levels. So pregnenolone is used for fatigue, increasing energy, Alzheimer's disease, and enhancing memory, trauma and injuries, as well as stress and improving immunity. It's also used for skin disorders. So like, eczema and stuff like that. It's used for that because it works with the liver. It helps the liver convert all those hormones, and then your liver starts working a little better, and voila, you start getting rid of the skin issues. So it does increase a little bit of cortisol in the body, which I know everybody's like, no, we can't increase cortisol. That's the stress hormone. I know everybody's freaking out about that. But let me tell you that, on the flip side, it's like you do need some cortisol to convert the inactive T4 into active T3. This is why they're saying that if you have thyroid issues, chances are that you also have an issue with this. So in studies, pregnenolone helped with fatigue, sleep, hot flashes. It helps with improving the quality of your sleep disturbances, such as insomnia, and even being able to fall asleep. When pregnenolone was restored to normal levels, cholesterol reduction was also observed. So, of course, like I said, again, it's going to be working with the liver. So it helps with poor memory, declining attention, and fatigue, dry skin, joint and muscle pain. That's one of my favorites. And also a decreased sex drive, because of course, like it says, if you are low on estrogen and you as a woman and you're low on testosterone as a male, your sex drive is going to drop. So this is going to also help your sex drive. So with this stuff, all you need is 20 milligrams. Okay, not to be confused with 20 milliliters. 20 milligrams, mgs, which I have found, because the problem with these it's like milligrams drive me nuts. It's like, look, I'm going to be straight up here. Unless you're, doing something you're not supposed to, 90% of the American public doesn't own a scale in their home that goes with grams and milligrams. So, yes, how far my life has changed. Look at that. We are now so healthy. All right. Those of you know who get it. This is what it comes in. And the way that I've done this, so that I can do it, because you only want 20 milligrams of this stuff. Trust me on this. You only want 20 milligrams of this stuff. And the way that I take it, I either take it every other day, or I take it Monday through Friday, because I go to the gym Monday through Friday, and then I take the weekend off and I let my body rest from it, Saturday and Sunday. So you want to do it one way or the other. And what I found is that, and please, if you know your grams and your weights and all that, please correct me if I'm wrong, okay? So this 20 milligrams of powder is equal to 1/16 of a teaspoon. Now, you might not be able to find, you might be able to go to your local Walmart or your kitchen store or whatever, and you might be able to find one of these in 1/16. What I have found is I went on Amazon because I was told by somebody else. I went on Amazon and they have these cute little spoons, and these little spoons, it says, this is a pinch, this is a dash, and this is a smidgen. And believe it or not, each one actually is, and these are for like when I'm mixing other chemicals, I use these spoons. So let's see. So 20 milligrams of powder is 1/16 of a teaspoon, which is equal to a pinch. So this one, that is 20 milligrams right there. Can you see that? All right. So what you do is you just get your powder. You dip your spoon in. Oh my God, this is child resistant. I can't get into it. Never mind. All right. So, and then you want to make sure, get your knife and make sure it's nice and level. Don't overtake. Okay. Because this is serious if you overtake it. Okay. So you can either put that, it's not a lot. So you can either put that on your tongue. Precautions here is if you decide you want to put it on your tongue, number one, don't do this. You want to just drop it on your tongue, because if you lick it, this is going to turn into a mess and you're never going to get it out of that little, that little pinch spot in there. And number two, there is a numbing effect. So you will feel numbness in your tongue. If you don't want to, and in your mouth. So if you don't want to go that route, if you don't want to just take that little tiny bit, you can mix it with honey or you can mix it with juice. If you're going to mix it with juice, I strongly suggest using like 2 ounces. Don't use a lot. Just use like 2 little ounces or 1 ounce of, do it, and then mix it up in there and then take it. All right. Who shouldn't take this? If you're pregnant, don't touch this. If you're taking estrogen, don't touch this. If you are taking testosterone, don't touch this. Okay, so that's the only reason that you should not take it. Now, just recently, I started seeing all over the internet how people are overusing supplements like crazy. Ever since COVID hit, they are like overdoing with the supplementation. Okay, more is not better. It is not going to get you from point A to point Z faster. It is not. And you know what? If we can't behave, they're going to take away our toys. So you guys need to take it easy with the supplementation, because what doctors and a cardiologist especially is they're starting to notice a bunch of heart arrhythmias and heart skips and all sorts of, cardiac stuff, because you guys are taking too many supplements or mixing too many supplements and you don't know what you're doing. And trust me when I tell you that these are just as dangerous as prescription medication. And if you would not, it's your doctor told you take 2 of these in an 8-hour period, you wouldn't take 4, because you're going to listen to your doctor and not to overdo it with prescriptions. Please don't overdo it with supplements. So follow the directions, okay? 20 milligrams is all that you need here. All right, so if you do overdo it and you do overtake, I got a lot going on today. Can you feel the energy? It's Friday. It's good. I'm almost there. I'm almost to the weekend. All right, so if you decide that you are going to overdo this and take more than your 20 milligrams that are suggested, you're going to experience insomnia. You're going to experience anxiety. You're going to experience mood changes, headaches, and irregular heart rhythms. And then you're going to be seeing the cardiologist. And here we go again, right? So it's going to take you, if you have cognitive issues where you have brain fog, or you have, you know, you're dealing with someone with dementia, or you're dealing with somebody with Alzheimer's, it is going to take at least 2 to 3 weeks to start seeing improvement in your memory. So, you know, this isn't, you know, a prescription medication in 72 hours, man, your life changes. You know, with herbal stuff, with this type of supplementation, you know, you want to remember that it takes a little bit longer for the body to understand what you're putting it through and to start reacting. So it usually takes 2 to 3 weeks. So there you go. That is my review on bulksupplements.com Pregnenolone. Now, if you want to order any of these products that I am telling you about in these supplement.com videos, you can go right underneath the video. There will also be a link to the little spoons on Amazon. If you want to get them there, I got mine on Amazon. It was easier than having to search and spend, you know, $50 in gas trying to find them anywhere else. If you want to order, the link will always be below every single one of my videos from this point forward. There will be a link, my personal link, to bulksupplements.com. And if you ever cannot find my link, then just whatever you order, doesn't matter what you order, use my code. You're free to use my code. And my code is MARIE. It's my name. That's all you got to do. All right. So I hope you learned something today, and we will see you next time. Please stay happy, stay healthy, love and respect one another, and please pay attention to the dosage. Okay? Stay to the dosage. If it says 2 pills 2 times a day, don't do 3 pills 3 times a day, unless somebody with a certificate, a degree, or something like that tells you, hey, this is how you should take it. Okay, and it's okay to take this. Okay, especially with children and even adults. It doesn't matter. So more is not better. All right, we'll see you next time. Love you guys. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.